How's it going? Today we are going to continue with our little project we're working on. I'll give you a brief explanation if you're new here on what we're doing. I'm creating I'm doing a bit of world building, and I'm creating a world of monsters. And we're just kind of exploring how their society would work and stuff. And I haven't gotten very far yet. We've only done one drawing so far, and we have no real set rules for our world yet, but I think that's something we're gonna, figure out along the way. If you have suggestions, if you have ideas, please let me know in the comments, and let's start working on this guy. So he is, I kind of had the idea of, he's somewhat of a merchant of some sorts, but he sells spells or curses or something along the lines of that. And I had a few ideas for how that could play into the world. For instance, one of the items that he seems to be I don't know what the word is, enchanting, I guess, is one of the cards from our previous drawing. So maybe the characters in this world get their cards enchanted to somehow cheat in their games. Let's see. I need to start blocking out this character. I like to start by taking the big shapes and deciding what color I want them to be. Let's go with gray for his mask. Yes, and yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I feel like I'm a little too obsessed with gray though. I feel like I color everything gray, so hopefully we can get a little more creative with our colors. The last guy we did was pretty brown. Brown was kind of the primary color for him. Alright, so there is our mask. Let's go ahead and do the his robe. I kind of want to do a grayish blue for the robes. I'm going to start doing the layers of fabric. I think the first, let's start with our first layer of fabric. Actually, I'm going to draw it over the mask so that we can make sure we see everything. I'm going to do one layer that goes like this, and this is going to be kind of a bottom layer. I'm going to do this real quick. I want to have these kind of stringy, kind of a mummy vibe, these loosely wrapped pieces of fabric that kind of make up his outfit. I need a bigger, let's go with soft brush. Oh, way too small. Here we go. There we go. That does it. Let's see. Something like that. I do want to fill that in a little bit more though, on this side right here. Yeah, something like that. That looks a little bit better. So the art style that I've kind of decided on is I'm doing kind of it's very blocky. There's not a lot of curved edges. I'm keeping everything pretty sharp, but I'm kind of outlining it with this textured brush, and I'll show you how I do that. And then everything, I kind of like to stay rough on the outside, and then as I move in, I use the blend tool to make it look a little cleaner. Let's see, I'm gonna do, let's move on to the lower layer of fabric. Actually, yes, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter for the lower layer. That's gonna go like right here. Like that. Right there. Cool. And I'll even do a layer over here that is that color. I'm not very good at this, so I'm kind of making it up as I go. I don't really have a set system for how this works, but it's kind of fun to, figure it out as we move along. Let's go with a little bit more of a grayer one and do this. Right down here. Like that. Okay, that's good. And I could do one more like that up here. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna go around the horns for now, and we'll come back and we'll do them later. Okay. Okay, good. That looks good. I kind of feel like we should make this a little more blue, a little less gray. Like this, maybe? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a little too similar to the first layer. Let's do... That didn't change anything. Let's do this. Nope, that's right. We're back where we started. Let's try that. Yeah, perfect. That's what we wanted. Okay. Maybe another layer that is a lighter blue, but maybe a richer blue, not as gray as that one. And I want to put that in between these two. I want to do that layer right here. Perfect. Oh, let's make sure. And I think the mask is gonna go on top of all this. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's looking good. I like how that looks. Now let's overlay it just so I can get a look of what. Oh, I forgot to turn down the opacity of that. Okay. All right, that's looking good so far. Let's turn you off. Okay. I think the next step is going to be the horns. Let's do white for the horns. And then we can kind of give them a little dirtier tint later, but for now I think we should just stick with white. I'm going to go over this layer and do one horn. Like that. I'll go ahead and color fill it. Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, let's go another horn. Gonna hit color fill there. I think I hit the wrong thing. It's kind of stressful to do this and film it at the same time. I've never done that before. Alright. Let's do that. Perfect. Okay, cool. Those are our horns. I'm not quite sure what layer these are supposed to go on. Maybe under this one. Like that. Does that look right? I think so. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Okay, I think it's starting to take form a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do his mouth. We can go ahead and do that white for now too. I think that will be fine. I'll go over this layer so that we can see it. And we're gonna do, oh, there we go, now it's picking up. Okay. We're gonna do this. And there. Okay, cool. Looks a little dumb right now. But it'll look okay later. Let's do the eyes. I don't know what to do for the eyes. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. We could give him white eyes. That always looks cool. Or we could give him, I'm thinking either just black eyes that kind of go into the mask, or we give him some kind of glowing eyes, but I'm not sure which one. For now, let's just do white. Let's just continue with our colors and give him white eyes. And then we'll come back to that. Yeah, it looks pretty dumb, but we'll come back to it. It'll look good eventually. All right. Let's see. Let's now do his torso. I think for that I want to do a deep gray. Like this. And yeah, let's start doing this. I'm going to give it some bumps to it so it looks like it's folded robes. Like that. Okay. Maybe a deeper gray than that. Yeah, something like that. And then I'm going to continue that with his arms. I'm going to do his arms that same color, but then the bandages over his arms we can do in a different color. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that looks good. Let's take a little look at it. I think that goes way down to the bottom. Okay, still looks pretty dumb. Trust the process. Let's see. What is next? Oh, wait. I wanted to do the inside of his thing right here as that gray color. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And we're actually gonna maybe give him a little bit more elbow right here, I think. Even though I don't have that in the original drawing, I feel like that might look a little bit better. Yeah, maybe. I think that looks a little better. But right now we just gotta block out these shapes. Let's take a little bit of a lighter gray, somewhat like this. Let's come over here and let's do the hands. Okay, some funky looking hands. I don't know, I like long skinny hands like that. They're kind of freaky. Alright, over and there. Okay, that's one hand. That looks really bad. Why did that not connect right? Okay, that might look a little better. Still looks pretty dumb, but he's a monster, so we can we can let it slide. Okay, let's go over to this one. Okay. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and do the other fingers. Okay. Oh, come on. Why are you doing that to me? Maybe because I wasn't far enough, probably. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's looking good. Some spooky hands. Come up in your house and do a little spooky dance. Let's see. I think brown for the pants. I think that will look okay, but like a grayish brown. Okay, I want more of the focal point to be the blue, so I think giving him brown pants will be fine, probably. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do his inner thigh right here, like that. Okay, and then for his outer leg, we're gonna do a little bit of a brighter color just so that I can keep track of which one is which later. Okay, I'll do his shoes later, so we'll just do this for now. He kind of has some weird proportions, but that's kind of how I just wanted the character to look. And let's go like that. That's the nice thing about drawing monsters, is it doesn't have to look like perfect at all. Oh, wait, let's do a different color for this because it's gonna be a little hard to keep track of them. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, I can do some weird stuff and then just be, if I totally mess up, I can be like, oh, it's just how he looks. Let's grab these and bring them all down here. Okay. Okay, he's kind of looking okay. I don't like how much this blends in with the back one, so I'm actually gonna go up and do a lighter brown. Okay, that looks good. Looks acceptable. Let's distort this a little bit. Perfect. Okay, he's taking form. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do his shoes. Maybe we do that gray again for his shoes. darker gray. I'm gonna go ahead and make them over here, and then we can pop them down there later. Here. Okay. And then we can go ahead and let's do this one first. His little ankle sticking out there. Okay. Oh, I was gonna put these over, so I can't do that. I have to be a little more careful because I'm doing them on the same what are these called? Layer. Okay, that's better. A little funky, but I can probably make, no, whatever. I'll do it on a different layer. Let's hit it with a little bit of a, no, darker. I want to go darker for the sole of his shoe. Let's go darker. His foot is like slightly tilted up like that. Oh, why does it look weird? Maybe if I stay a little truer to the original design, it'll look better. Yeah, okay, I think that looks okay. Whatever. It's fine, he's a monster. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna take you all the way down here, right above the legs, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this for now, and we're gonna do, oh wait, this has to go under this leg, like that, and then I want to fill in this gap because it's bothering me. We're gonna just do this real quick. Come on. Cool, okay. Doesn't look very good, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and come up here and draw this one. Okay. Weird looking foot, but it'll make sense once I put it down here. Right under these two, I believe. Okay. Okay, wait. No, it needs to go. Wait. Is my design off? Yes, okay, this leg right here is supposed to go under that one. That's how it's supposed to look, okay. But that means I need to fix this leg and put it like there. That's, okay, that's how it should look, and we might need to fix his pants a little bit. Actually, we can just move this slightly. There we go. That's how he should look. Okay. Cool. We're making progress. Let's do his bandages. Maybe I should do those blue, but a little grayer of a blue. The ones on his arms, like this. Don't want them to overlap with my other blue. And let's go here. Okay, this might take a little bit time, but it'll be well worth it, I hope. Let's do that. Do one more skinny one, dang it. Do one more skinny one that comes all the way down here and then goes up like that. Okay, let's take a look at that. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's do the other side. And here you go. Oh wait, I need to put my hand down because it's hard for me to do that without placing my hand on the screen. Okay. That is 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. I want to make that sure they stick out enough that they look like they have a bit of depth to them. They're actually going around. Let's do one that kind of crosses over like that. Let's do a couple of those. Make it a little more interesting. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Yes, he's coming into his final form. We're gonna move this all the way down right above the forest. Yes. Okay. Now I want to do his little little magic things, but first we need to grab this and do a layer that goes under everything that's here. Come on. I'm gonna do that little bit that's behind his, oh come on. It's behind his hood right here. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of texture, but I think let's just do this. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. That's him. We're done with the actual dude. I mean the blocking him out. We have to do, you know, the textures and everything, but for now that's okay. Let's do his little charms real quick. I'm gonna grab brown for this little shrunken head or whatever it is. Let's just do that for now. Let's do some light grays for these floating cubes. Okay, let's do like a tan for the card. I think the cards were somewhat like this color. Let's do that. Okay, and then the last thing is a tooth, so we'll do white. Or a horn or whatever it is. Okay. Okay, we have our guy. That's the blocking out. So we can now start on the drawing process. Give him some texture, breathe some life into him. So the next step here is to start doing the outlines of things. Let's start with the mask. I like to start with faces. It helps me create the rest of the character. So let's take this and go to a darker gray. Let's make this nice and small, and then let's put on alpha lock on that. That way we can't draw outside the lines. And now I'm just gonna start outlining and shading. I have drawn with pencils for a long time, so that helps me with stuff like that, but I never used paint. I don't like painting, and because I'm new to digital art too, I haven't gotten really used to painting. So on here, which is unfortunate. I wish I could be, let's do that, better at that, but I'll get better. And so, but this is the style that works for me right now, if that makes sense. So I like to make it look somewhat sketched, but I don't like using their pencils. Oh, excuse me. Their pencils are kind of weird. They don't have a good look to them. They look grainy. But this texture one. Oh, come on. I want everything back. There we go. This textured thing is nice. I like it. Okay, let's make everything a little bit darker, and let's start to move into the center a little bit more, like that. And I can get lighter as I get closer. I can release some of the pressure. And yeah, under the eyes too. Let's give the eyes some depth. So let's start. I'm gonna do a little bit more over here, like that. That will look good. And let's follow it down this way. And then let's do some depth under the mouth. A little bit of that. Alright, cool. That's looking good. Maybe should I make this a little bit smaller? Well, I'll do fine detail later. For now, let's keep it where it is. And let's do that. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm having a conversation with myself right now. it's kind of trippy. I keep asking myself questions. Okay. I guess that's what being a YouTuber is. Technically, I'm not a YouTuber, even though I've dedicated my entire life to doing this. Well, not entire life, last 7 months, but you know what I mean. My life right now, I've completely honed in on YouTube, which a lot of people would call reckless, but I'm having fun, so at least I got that going for me. But I think you have to be monetized to be actually considered a YouTuber. You have to have over 1,000 subs. So I got a little ways to go, but I'm getting there. And let's do this. Ew, that was kind of gross. It's too dark. Okay, more over here. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit fatter so that we can cover a little more area faster. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do a little more on this side too. And start to do kind of a circular thing right here, because I'm going to use this area as the... Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That symbol turned out kind of cool. Maybe we should give him some kind of symbol on his head. Well, let's finish this first, and we can talk about that later. But that was kind of cool. Let's make sure this spot stays nice and light so that we can make it look like the light's coming down on him. All right. And I'm just gonna do this for texture. Give him a little bit of that. Okay. Now we're gonna go really small. And I'm gonna do kind of some lines to make deeper shadows. Hopefully this mask stands out okay against the blue. I kind of feel like I'm kind of fading it back too much because of how dark I'm making these shadows, but once I shade the blue, it might look a little bit better. Okay. I think that's looking okay. Yeah. All right. So now I like to take the mirror, and then I come in here and I just make these a little less intense. Move them around a little. But I like to keep the edges dark and intense, but just kind of make everything else look a little more buttery. Okay, let's make sure we keep it under the mouth. Alright. Well, it kind of looks like he walked through a war zone, but maybe that's part of his character. Maybe he survived something intense. Alright. I think that looks okay for the mask. Right? Let's go ahead and let's start on the blue, I think. Or we could finish his face first. Maybe let's do that, yeah. Let's start working on the rest of his, on his mouth and his eyes. I think I'm going to change the eyes a lot. I don't think I like how they look. But we'll just do that as we go. Oh, wait, before I forget, I wanted to take a lighter color. And I wanted to do some lighter parts up here. I'm glad I remembered that. Let's go like this. Make his mask look a little more glossy. Okay. Do that. We can do a little bit here too. And let's actually go a little lighter and do smaller. Like right here. Okay, now we take the smudge and we can mix that all together. Ew, that looks gross. Nope, come on. A little bit bigger maybe. Maybe that was a little bit overkill. Maybe I gave him too much. I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for now. What I'll do is I'll just come in here and do a bit more texture. Like that maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe a bit one smudge. Oh, okay, a little more than one smudge. That should do it. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I like things to look nice. Okay, so let's do the mouth now. And I want his mouth to look kind of creepy, but not disgusting. So maybe let's go ahead and just do kind of shadows to make it look like it's more inset in the mask. It's not popping out, because that's what it looks like right now. And I want darker. I want much darker. Okay. Yeah, like that. Much better. Okay. We're gonna do this, kind of outline it first. And it's looking pretty ugly. That's the way it's gonna be right now. Okay. And now we're going to start doing the teeth. Okay. He has monster teeth, so we don't have to be too particular with how nice they look. They are surprisingly white, though. I think we're gonna have to do something about that. It looks like he has a pretty good dental plan so far. Why am I making these stupid comments? Okay. Now we do this. That looks pretty dumb. Doesn't look good. But I hope that if I give it a little bit more depth, maybe some brown. Give it a little bit of brown and keep shading it in. And then we take our smudger and we tone it down a bit. Kind of looks like he has poop in his teeth now. It's gross. Let's smudge it until... I don't like how metal his mask looks. Maybe we'll try a different texture on it. Okay, that mouth did not work out at all. That didn't work. We're gonna start over. Okay, let's go here. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Dang it. I kind of want his mask to look like it's carved into his mouth to look like it's carved into his mask. So maybe I don't do as so blocky. Maybe I do a bit more of a textured look to it. Like I build it. I need darker than that. I build it like this. Like that. That way it looks a little more cut into it and less polished. I think I'm gonna have to do this for the mouth too. I mean the eyes too. Yeah, okay. That's looking a little bit better. That's more what the look I wanted to have. And then just to keep that cut look to it, I can add like a few of these in there. Like that, maybe. Maybe I'll block out some more of it. Just so that it kind of has the same look as the rest of the drawing. Yeah, okay, I think that's a little bit better. Wonder what would happen if I turned that down a bit. I kind of still want to give him teeth though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with a white and do each individual tooth maybe. This might take me a second. We still need a name for the other guy. I haven't decided on anything. It'd be kind of fun to give them backstories and stuff too, but I'm not creative enough to do that. All right, let's see. What do you think? How do we feel about that? Especially if I do this, I think it'll look okay. If I go here and I grab a darker gray, and then I kind of shade it Oh, that was way too much. Shade it inward. You know what? I think that's the best I'm gonna do probably, so I should just leave it alone. Let's go ahead and do the eyes. Sorry, I have a little bit of the sniffles. Yeah, I don't like these eyes, so I think I'm gonna take the same approach that I did with the mouth, where I kind of draw them in first, like draw in the hole in the mask. I think it'd be kind of creepy to just have his eyes be kind of non-existent. You know, they just kind of are dark and creepy. I don't think that would look half bad, you know? Maybe something like that. I kind of like that look. I kind of like having them be a little more vague. Like, you can't really tell exactly what you're looking at. I think that's kind of what I had in the original drawing, and I kind of like the look. Like that. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I shade them in a little bit, and then I'm going to use this to actually create like part of it that's blocked out. Like that. He's looking a bit like a Star Wars character. A little too much maybe for my liking. Gonna blur these edges. How do we feel? I kind of like that. I like the dark eyes. I think that makes him a little more mysterious. What is this over here? Let's get rid of that. Okay, I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. I think that's the best option. All right, what's next? There's still something off about the mask. I don't know what it is. Maybe we need to give it some I don't know, interesting. Oh, it's not. Here, okay. Give it some interesting lines or something. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. That's okay, that's better. That's better. That gave it something else. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I kind of don't like how bumpy they look, though. Let's do this. No, it's too straight. Come on. Come on, give me a nice one. Come on. No. Maybe. Who does he look like right now, though? He kind of, sorry, I just spit a little. He kind of looks like, one of Thanos' dudes. I don't know which guy it is. He looks like, one of Thanos' henchmen. Maybe we do some different lines. Like that. Is that still... That symbol we had earlier was kind of cool. We gave him something. Yeah, maybe something like that. That's kind of interesting. And maybe we make his mask a little bit darker around this edge. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. Should the symbol be something that looks a little less just like I randomly scribbled something? Is that good? No, I kind of liked the original look. Yeah, alright. Well, for now that will be our placeholder. And then we can go back if we want to do something different, but for now that works. Let's move on to his robes now. Actually, the horns real quickly. Let's just get these out of the way. They won't take long. Let's go ahead and alpha lock them bad boys. All right. Do this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna do like this. Okay. I'm not really good with like sources of light, but I feel like I've kind of already established that the light is coming down on him. So I feel like I should be shading them like this. You know? I think that looks good. I think they look like they have some structure to them. Okay, horns look good. Actually, wait, we should do this real quick. Oh, I just dropped my pen. Okay, we should do a little bit of smudging, just a tiny bit though. I want to make this a little bit bigger. Like that. Let's do a little bit, and just a little bit. Okay, I like those. Those look good. They're better than the mask does. I don't know why this mask bothers me so much. It just really does. Something about it's really off. Okay. Should we try smudging this symbol a little? No, I don't. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with the mask. I don't know. All right, let's just keep moving on. I'll come back to it. Let's do the things, the robe. Okay, let's start with this one. Let's get a nice dark blue for it. And we'll, oh, that is the eraser. Oh, let's alpha lock it too. Can't forget about that. Okay. What is happening? I don't want to erase. What are you doing? No, I'm trying to draw here. All right. Yeah, okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Doing the outline for it. So I'm gonna do this part down here darker. And then up here, I'm gonna do this part darker. Like that. Okay. Kind of give it that rounder look. All right, and let's get a lighter blue that is a lot smaller and do this rim right here. Give it some, I don't know, some wrinkles in the fabric. We'll do like one of those down here too. Okay. I think that looks good. Now I grab our smudger and I smudge this. Yeah, I think that looks good. It's pretty satisfying to smudge this stuff. All right, there we go. Layer 1 is done. Wait, not quite. I kind of want to do this. Okay, layer 1 is done. Layer 2 is this one. I'm gonna do the same exact process. I'm gonna get a darker one, make sure I alpha lock. Then we're gonna do, oh, that's way too skinny. We're gonna do this, like that. Maybe a little bit here too. And make sure it gets dark enough. I want it to like create a bit of an outline. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to get a lighter blue, go small and do those wrinkles. Okay, we're gonna do this. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna make those a little bit different. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Cool. Now we smudge. Smudge up here. Okay. Yeah, that has a nice fabric look to it. I think I should actually do a little more up here. I forgot that this is also part of that. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab our light color and do that. And then we smudge. Cool. All right. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's just finish off the blue here real quick. Let's do this. We go dark. Oh, did I alpha lock? I did. Okay, I'm already ahead of myself. Okay. Actually, okay, because of the way this overlays right here, I'm gonna do dark on top, and then I'm also gonna do dark on the bottom. So they're gonna have to be thinner, but I want to make sure it looks not weird. And actually, should we do light even? Because I don't even know if the light would hit this. Whatever, let's give it a little tiny streak like that. And maybe a little lighter. And now we smudge. Oh, did I just accidentally? Nope, I'm good. Okay, we smudge. Why is the smudge so big? Oh my gosh. Okay. Was that too much smudge? That was too much smudge, I think. Should be a little smaller than that. I like to keep a little bit of that rough look. It just, I don't know, looks nice to me. Alright, yeah. Just 2 more. Lock it. Darken it. Bada bing. And, oh, come on, a little bigger. Bada bing. Bada boom. Yeah, this has to be really dark right here so that you can actually see the layering that's happening. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and smudge. Okay. That looks good. Now we just got one more. This one, and I'm just gonna do a tiny little touch of a darker color behind, like that. Not anything much, and then we're just gonna hit it with that smudge real quick. And that is our blue. This looks a little bit weird to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Kind of blend it into this one. Where is that one, by the way? Oh, is it this one? Yeah. Oh, I didn't hit the top. That's why it looks weird. Okay. I get it. I didn't get up here. So we're gonna darken. We're gonna go here. I'm just gonna darken all that right there. Let's grab a little bit lighter and do up here. Like that. So I'm gonna go darker for here. Nope, that's lighter. I'm gonna go way dark for here, and then we're gonna smudge all that. Okay, that should be good. How do we feel? I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think it has room. It could look better. Maybe we'll go back and make it look better. But I think for now that's fine. Actually, the one thing that I feel like doing is I feel like going a little darker right here. I feel like doing that. Don't know why, but I feel like that will really help it. Okay, yeah, I think that did help it. And I think that's that. Man, that mask still bothers me. Will it ever satisfy me? Okay, I just won't touch the mask. I'm gonna put it back to where it was. I'm not gonna touch the mask until I finish the rest of him, and then I can mess around with the mask until I feel like it's good. So let's go ahead and do his shirt real quickly. This shouldn't take too long. Let's grab a darker, it's almost gonna be black. Actually, let's just use black. And then, oh, I forgot to alpha lock. I feel like his elbow looks a little bit strange there. But I'm sure we can salvage that. So let's start doing this. He's very hunched over, so we're gonna need to do a lot of shading up on top here. Like that. And then I'm gonna do some shading near the bottom too. So the only part that you're gonna, is gonna be have any light on it is this middle part right here. Let's make sure get that nice outline. A dark, thick outline. Yeah, and then we want, oh, I got on the elbow a little bit. I want to make sure that it looks like it's overlapping here, so we have to really do an intense shading job. Okay. Looking okay so far. Let's do a couple fabric creases to show his leaning over. I think that looks okay. And then we're gonna get a lighter color. And we're going to do the tops of those like this. So they kind of stick out a little. At least I think that's how a shirt would work. I really don't know very much. Okay. I think that looks good. And now it'll look a lot better once I do this. Oh, a little bit bigger. Yeah, that changes everything. That looks a lot better. Okay, cool. So that is his shirt. We need to move on to his sleeves. Actually, let's first get this part that's right behind his head. That will be nice and fast. Most of it's going to be dark. Gonna get all this right here and then all around here. I want to leave a little bit of light in there just so that you can actually see it and it's not just black. But because of it being inside his robes, I want it to be pretty dark. And let's get our lighter color. Oh, that's not light enough. Let's do that. Let's just do a little bit of light right here. And then we'll smudge it. And yeah. Okay, that looks good, right? I think so. Let's actually do a little bit more light. I think I could use a little brightening up. Okay. It looks kind of weird. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna retrace my steps a little bit and do a little more. Let's go a little thinner and let's do a little bit more of a. I want it to actually look like it's his neck. I don't want it to just be a shape. So I think I have to make it look a little more long like that. Yeah, that fixed it. That fixed it. Okay, cool. Cool. We're doing good. He even has a little bit of a Adam's apple going or something. Okay, let's move on to his arms. Make sure it's dark up here where his his hands kind of overshadowing, and then where these overlay, we want to be dark too. Sorry, I think I spit again a little bit. That's pretty gross. Now we're going to do under his elbow, which is going to be really dark. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Now we blend that. And I think that looks okay. Maybe we should do a little bit of light. We should, to make his arm look a little more round. Sorry about that. Let's do kind of a streak of light in here, and then just, oh no. I want to erase his arm. We'll just shade that in. And then we'll try to make it look as normal as possible by using the other colors. Okay, yeah, that gave his arm some more depth. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I really feel like that elbow looks weird. Oh wait, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go up above his shawl, and then we're gonna try placing that. And then we're gonna try to just casually merge it with this. Okay. Dang it, I'm blending a little too much. Alright. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Let's see. Alright, if I'm doing this, he's got this one arm like this. He's got the other arm like that. Right? And why does his arm look so weird? Maybe what we gotta do is we have to add something else for your eye to kind of look at behind that. So maybe this elbow will look better if I put a little bit more fabric behind him. Like this. Let's put it a little lower maybe. Like that. I want it to be a little more round, actually. I feel like his whole robe looks a little bit more rounded. See, something like that, and then we do our little bit of shading. I think this will help it. This will just make it look a little bit more natural, maybe. Hopefully. Shade in there. Okay, give it a little bit of light right here. And then we merge it all together. Like that. Okay. I think it does help a little bit, but not as much as I wanted it to. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add, where was that? Where was our elbow extension? Here it is. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of black here. Yeah, okay, I think that did it. Now I have to merge it. That hopefully just made it look a little more connected. Okay, it's still a funky arm. It still looks kind of weird, but I think that's probably the best we can do in the amount of time I have. Let's move on to the other one. Hopefully this one's a little kinder to us. Do that fast shade. Okay. There we go. Let's do a slight top shade, and then let's do that that lighter color too to give it some roundness. And now let's slurge it all together. I don't think slurge is a word, but it kind of fits it, right? Kind of feels like a slurge of colors. Okay, that looks a lot nicer than the other one. Yeah, that worked out much better. Okay, next up, let's do the pants, perhaps. I think that's our next step. Okay, let's do these. Let's grab our darker color, and let's do the inner part right here. These legs are going to create some shadows, so we're going to do that. It's going to get really dark down here, and then a little bit dark under his shirt too. where his body kind of hangs over. And then we're gonna get a lighter color. I feel like Bob Ross right now. I feel like I'm the Bob Ross of monsters. I'll never be as cool as Bob Ross. Happy little accidents. Okay, let's shade. And I think that looks okay. Yeah. All right. That's good. Next up, the other parts of his pants. Okay, dark. Hopefully these darks don't get too mixed up with each other. All right. And let's give his knee a little bit of roundness there. And that should be good. Now we need a lighter. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of shadow right here, just to keep it looking a little bit round. And now we need lighter color. A lot of light right there. And then light that travels down the leg. Cool. And now we slurge it. Okay. The time lapse is gonna look cool for this one. I'm excited to take a look at that. Should I include the time lapses? Would that be cool? I don't know. Okay, that leg looks done. Let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, come on, come on. Alpha lock, there we go. Now down you go. And shadows. Yeah, there we go. Nice curve in the leg. I just realized how weird that one knee looks. What is happening right? Oh, I have alpha lock on. Right there. It's kind of sticking out, but you know, he's a monster, right? He's a monster, so we don't have to care too much. Monsters are weird. All right. And let's give him some light right here, some roundness for the knee. There we go. That should be good. Now we slurge. Oh, that's way too much. Stop. Okay. Okay, hopefully that looks okay. All right. Yeah, okay, I think the legs are done. I am still a little bit disturbed by his knee. I think that looks very strange. maybe should we execute his knee, or that part of his knee? Should we just do this? Like that? That looks better. Okay. I kind of liked it though. It gave him some character. How would that look when he stands up? How would his knee? It's like part of the bone is protruding from the side or something. You know what? We could lean into this. Let's take the white and we could give his knee a horn. This might look super weird and I'll probably get rid of it, but it would be interesting because I don't think I've ever seen a character that had a horn in their knee. All right. Okay. That definitely looks weird, but it's unique. Yeah, right. He now has a horn in his knee for whatever reason. All right. He could definitely hurt someone if he, gave them a good knee to the head. Maybe we should give him some bandages over there to make it look a little less strange. I mean, there's no way you can't make a knee coming out of your, a horn coming out of your knee not look strange, but we could at least give some more variety around it. You know, this. I'm gonna do color fill. Make my life faster. Okay. This. And we'll do one more. Like that. Alright. That looks weird, but it is unique. Okay. Let's go ahead and alpha lock. Come on. Okay. There we go. It could be darker. Okay. Maybe we give a little bit of light to it. Okay. Cool. Alright. Now he has a very unique knee. Let's go ahead and do his shoes. I real quickly would like to see our overlay. Yeah, I think that worked out nicely. Okay. I still think his face could use some, I don't know, work, but I think he's okay right now. I would like to give his legs some more dark texture, like some. So I mean, not dark texture, some texture with a darker color, like some little bit of like cross hatching to kind of give his pants some grit to them, if that's the right word, if I'm using that correctly. You know, something like that. Just make them look a little more worn, not so slick. And then I can hit it with this just in the middle. Okay, yeah. I think that's good. I like that. Let's do it on the other leg as well. Let's just do a little bit of that. Okay. Let's cross it a little bit. And boom. Alright. I think it looks good. I think his pants are officially done. Let's go ahead and move on to his shoes, I guess. I wanted to put some bandages around his horns up here because I thought that would look kind of cool. So we should do that real quick. I think we're finishing up. I mean, we're almost done. Let's do these real quick. I kind of feel like I should be looking at the camera more, but it's kind of hard to do that and draw at the same time, so I apologize. Here, and there. Does that look good, or does that look really bad? It kind of looks really bad. Let's do that. Let's just connect them. That'll make it look a little better. Let's do this like that, and then we'll do one that comes over it that we can pretend attaches to it. Okay, and then I wanted one up here. No, not all the way over there. I want it like this. Cool. And boom. That looks kind of cool. Now let's make them actually look good. Let's just give them a little bit of texture. Not very much, just a little something. And I think I actually want to leave them like that. I don't want to smudge them too much because I want them to have a kind of leathery look, and you can't really see them anyways from all the way over there. I do have to fix this though, don't I? It's not quite lined up. Oh, didn't want to color fill. It's not quite lined up with the horn. No! No, wait. Okay. Perfect right there. Warp. Is this a bad idea? Is this gonna look really weird if I warp it? I think that's fine, right? Yeah, I kind of messed up, but okay. I think that looks okay. It looks interesting, at least. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. What? I think we should go ahead and move on to his shoes now. If I can find them in here. Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger. Actually, and I'm gonna make it a bigger on this side too. Okay, that's probably good. Let's go ahead and we'll shade these a little bit. They don't need a lot of shading. Dang it, I forgot to alpha lock. Okay, just a little bit like this. Like that. And around. And now we're going to turn up the brightness on it a little bit and do that. Okay, now okay. It looks kind of weird. It looks like he has a bit of a hoof, but he's a monster. Maybe he just has a hoof, you know? The greatest excuse. No, I think we should go back. I think if I want it to actually look how it should look, I need to add some wrinkles like that. Yeah, now it's starting to look like he actually has toes, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm not the only one that sees this. Yeah. Kind of. Okay, well, it's good enough. Gives you the right idea. Let's hit up his other one real quick. Alpha lock, there we go. Bada bing, bada booey. Oh, a little bigger. And this one can be mostly dark because it's pretty hidden underneath his legs. Cool. Okay. Looking pretty good. I don't know why I'm wearing my headphones. I wasn't even listening to anything. Let's go ahead and move on to his hands. Okay, so we have to be kind of careful with his hands because I feel like they're going to be very easy to mess up. So I'm going to go a little bit small with the shading, just so that I can make sure I'm shading the right areas. With everything else, I feel like I can be pretty loose because it's not gonna matter too much. But with the hands, if you want it to actually resemble hands in some way, you have to kind of follow the right look. Even though these hands are funky, they still have to look like they could function as hands. Alright. I think he only has 4 fingers. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. Let's do some wrinkles right there in his fingers. Okay. See, that looks good. Now we gotta do over here. and it has to go like this. And then finally right here, and it has to go like that so that you can actually make out that they are separate fingers. Like that, see? And actually we have to do more here, because this overlays like that. No, wait, that looks weird. I think I need to do this, that's why. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. See, now his hand has kind of taken form. We could do that one a little higher too. Like that. Okay. Yeah, he has some pretty weird hands, but at least they kind of resemble hands a little bit. Let's go with our lighter color. Let's scroll way down and do it like this. Get on the fingers a little bit so that they look round. Okay. Should we have done brighter? I also realized because his hands are gray, his mask no longer looks like a mask, it just looks like his face. So maybe we should do in a different color for his mask. Alright. Yeah, okay. Still looks pretty weird, but it doesn't look bad, I guess. I feel like hands are one of those things that really help. I don't know. Hands kind of fall easily into the uncanny valley for some reason. Like strange hands creep us out much more than like strange feet will, you know? Okay, so hands are done. We should do his like charms and stuff, and then we will buckle up and finally do the face. That is our... Oh man, I don't know. The face is kind of growing on me, I guess. It kind of... I feel like as the rest of him has taken form, his face doesn't look as bad. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and do his charms. Oh, did I accidentally draw something? No, I'm good. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Stop. Zoom in. Okay. We need a dark brown. There we go. And this was the like head, I think. Like a little shrunken head. I always found the idea of shrunken heads so creepy. Let's take a look at it actually. Okay. Yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple little design. I just gotta do this. And then a little mouth. Okay. Little shrunken head guy. We'll give him... actually, I'm gonna go a little darker first. I'm gonna do the eyes a little darker. I'm gonna do the mouth a little bit darker as well. Like this. Yeah, cool. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little bit of light up here to make him look rounded. And then maybe some light points down here to make him, I don't know, look a little more like stitched up, if that makes sense. Now we can blend. Cool, alright. That's that guy. Okay, so now we should do these little cubes, or whatever they are. This should be fairly easy. I just need to do like, I could make them look like cubes. I don't know. I don't really want to go through that work though. I don't I don't want to take the time to actually make them look cubed. I mean, they might look okay if we just do this. No, because I don't know. That makes them just look like tile. Because if I want them to look like cubes, I'd have to do this, right? I'd have to remake them and make them like that. That was kind of an ugly cube, but you know what I mean. So if I wanted to do that, yeah, I'd have to remake them. But you know what? What I'll do here is I'll just add on to them. Instead of actually remaking them, I'll just do this. Oh, come on. One there. And I'll do which side of this cube should be visible. Let's do it like this. Okay. Cool. And now we'll go brighter. And we'll finish it off. It's kind of an ugly cube, but they kind of live in an ugly world, I think. So, you know, it works. Okay. No, that should be a much different shade. I want to do it brighter, but I feel like it'll just get lost if it's bright. No, that looks okay. Okay, cool. Let's do the other side of this one. Come on. Cool. Okay, little floating cubes. Cool. Now the last... Oh, I have two things. I have the tooth right here, and I have the card from the other guy. So when it comes to that, just thinking about the building this world up, I would like it to be somewhat like I mean, they're monsters, right? I want it to be like corrupted and like you know, people gambling away their souls and like you know, eating each other and you know, I don't know. But you know, hiring this dude to place curses on other monsters that they're too weak to beat in a fight or whatever. But I think probably all I can do now is just keep making these and kind of build the story of the world as I create these different characters, which I think is the most fun way to do it. I think that sounds a lot more fun than like sitting down and mapping out the world. And I think the cards were like this. I had like that, and then I had a little circle in the middle. So it look like. Okay. And I'll do it like a little bit of shading on it, give it some texture. Okay. I think we have finished everything. Except for maybe his face, if we want to change that. What I do want to do real quickly is I was thinking we could give him like some actual magic-y stuff coming from his fingers, you know? Do a little bit of, oh, not that. Let's go to airbrush. Give him like some, I don't know, some power, you know? Maybe let's actually go with a more neon, yeah, like that. I think maybe around the objects. And then, does that look weird or does that look good? And then we do a little bit of this. Okay, come on, make it go a little bigger. some little like particles around it that we can then go over here, go to bloom, and make them like kind of bright. Is that cool or is that weird? I think it looks kind of cool. Like that, maybe? Let's see what it looks like without the white background. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Something's a little bit off about it, though. Maybe these are a little too prominent, like a little too... Make them a little less. Maybe smaller, too. Maybe a little more in his hands. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is too bright. Maybe turn these down, turn everything down a bit. Oh, maybe we blur these. Not Gaussian. Let's go. If that's how you say that. Let's go motion blur. Like that, maybe? Maybe? Maybe we move them up a bit. Like all of this. We could even freeform it, and so it goes down like that. That could look kind of interesting. Maybe. I don't know. Something looks weird, and I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the wrong color? Yeah, a different color would work better. Maybe the motion blur wasn't the best idea. Maybe we should try something else. Okay, how do we feel about that? I think that looks okay. Yeah, okay. I think that looks fine. We could try doing some gradient stuff with it. That looks kind of cool. The purple, that's a little more, mystique, as it says. A little more spooky, I feel like. That's also a nice color. Okay, wow, these are all good. These are all perfect colors. That's good too. I do like that a lot. Yeah, I think I'll go with the neon, actually. I like that kind of muted. It's a little less intense. The other ones feel a little more intense. I like that. Okay. Okay, so that's his... Oh, we forgot his bandages on his arms. That's what we're forgetting. Where is that? It's right here. Okay. Let's go back to white. Totally forgot about that. Okay, you can't even see his power in the background. Is that a problem? Where is it? Maybe if we... do that, it becomes a little more prominent. That just looks ugly, though. Okay, well, I'll just give him a background color that complements it, I guess. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go with these. Where are they? Let's go ahead and do these. Make it fast. Oh, I forgot to get out my texture. Okay. Oh, dang it. Faster. Cool. Okay. Let's do over here. Yada yada, just doing it fast. Probably should take a little more time with it, but kind of ready to finish this drawing. And then I'm going to do this to give it that roundness look. And then we blur. Okay. The blur makes it look so nice so fast. You know? Really changes it. Okay. Okay, I think maybe... Is that okay? I think maybe they need some more darkness. They need more darkness on that, on the sides, like that. Yeah, okay. Maybe even darker. Yeah. Okay. I think that looks good. Alright, well, unless we want to do anything to the face, I think we're done. I could try doing a kind of mix of gray and brown. That's too dark though. I feel like it's too hard to see. Okay, we want it to land on the lightest point. I don't know, for some reason, like, the brown just doesn't look quite as good. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll stick with the gray. It has grown on me, but I think I want to fade these lines a little. I'm getting a bit of headache, so I'm trying to wrap this up quickly. Let's take our dark color and let's make a symbol. Right. Something like that. I kind of liked that look. Okay, and then we'll put it like here, like that, right? And then the lightest point is going to be, and I'm gonna alpha lock it. The lightest point is right here. Alright, so, I don't know, some carving in his mask, but I don't know if that looks weird. Hopefully that looks kind of cool. And he is done. I think that's it. I think we finished him. So, I think he is... Oh, real quickly, this is bothering me. We're not quite done. 1 second. Here they are. It's just these cubes right here. I feel like they need a little bit of texture. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And yeah, no, he's done. Take my hands off. So now we have some kind of enchanter or curse placer or something. If you have a name idea for him, just drop it in the comments. I would appreciate that. And yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And if you have ideas for I don't know, types of characters, I would also appreciate if you would let me know those, because I'm kind of gonna run out of ideas soon. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.